Hey, welcome to the channel. Excessive Dress here. We're on the last day of winter, year 9 in our medieval dynasty adventure. They recently dropped the winter update, so I'm going to go over some of the major highlights of the patch notes and discuss some of the new features we have. So, horses and donkeys will fall if they hit the ground or you know, hit objects at a decent enough speed. We have a new building, which is very important. The farm shed. So no longer do our field workers work in the barn. Now they'll work in the farm shed, and the barn is just for production. We have a new composter furniture piece, and what that is for is um, for people like me who decorate with food and stuff. So we can't just drop things on the ground to turn them into rot. So they made a composter so it'll function like we dropped it on the ground. And I think I'll put my composter right here. Composter is in miscellaneous compost bin. Takes 4 logs. And now I can use, now if I want to make rot real fast, I can use the compost bin. Um, we did also get some new containers that we can build. We can, let's see, containers. So we can build wicker baskets, bundles, which I don't have thread to make, sacks, barrels, chests. So, and these are functional objects. So you can actually put stuff inside of them. So that's a nice little feature. Let's give this guy. I'll build at least one of each of these little. We also got a new wall decoration. The reliefs. So these make little wooden carvings of various things. I could put a chicken. Yeah, let's give them a squirrel. There you go. So that's a nice little addition. Um, we also got a new fence type, which is the plank fence. They also changed the building. If you notice, as I'm building, the green is going up in stages. It used to just the whole thing would like change from various colors of green until it was full. So this gives you a better indication of how close you are if you're looking at the color. So that's what the plank fence looks like. And you also got a new gate to go with that. So you got the plank gate. So, and that looks something like. Alright, so that's not too bad. I might like the plank gate versus the log fence, the log gate, but I like the log fence over the plank fence. Um, let's see. We can also build a snowman. I'm getting a carrot so we can build it. You have to have a carrot. So in the winter, you can also make snowballs and snowmen. Snowmen are in miscellaneous. Right, what obstacles? So you can build the snowman in your village and not just have it randomly built. And the villagers will react to having snowballs thrown at them. Let me equip my snowball here. And hit one of these little kids with a snowball. They'll enjoy it. um, some other major changes. If you're playing on a controller like I am on the Xbox, we now have some aim assist. So that's nice. Let me put my axe back on. Although I really never had any issue aiming, but oh, well, actually, that's a lot better. So we now have aim assist for controller use. They've added 20 new locations to be found on the map. So we have even more random locations to find, which is extra nice. Um, there will be gameplay tips in the loading screen. Another great feature they added is being able to get out of a conversation without having to go to farewell. I can now just hit B or escape or whatever you use to get out of conversations. You can end most dialogues. Now there's some dialogues that you can't. Um, every vegetable, plant, orchard, each one has a distinct harvesting sound now. Um, distinct sounds for picking up objects off of the ground. So sticks don't sound picking up sticks doesn't sound like picking up rocks. Um, when you're in dialogue, you can now see how many coins you have in your possession, so you don't have to guess if you can afford something. I think that's most of the big stuff. So, so yeah, a lot of quality of life features. They made a lot of fixes. Um, and some updates. So if you want to read the whole patch notes, you can just Google that stuff. I'll put a link to the patch notes in the description. Um, so yeah, but we do need to build our new building because if not, when spring hits, our farmers won't be working properly. Actually, I don't even think they're working right now. So we'll go to buildings. I think it's farming, farm shed. Now, there isn't an upgraded farm shed. So right now it only allows four. So if you need more than four farmers, you have to build more farm sheds. And the barn 3, they actually cut out 2 of the workers. So I don't know how it works now, the barn. I think maybe you get the 4 and then you get 1 and then 1. That's probably how it works. I could check it out and see. But let's get this thing built. All right, easy peasy. So now we have this. Let's put the workers in here. 1, so they're not all mad. Um, let's sort them by profession. All right, so we have 2 men, 2 women here, 2 men, 2 women there. That will work for me. I just don't have the resources on me to build a barn too. That's I just want to throw it down real quick. I'm going to tear it apart once I should probably save. Let's do that real quick. That way I can just load up the save. Alright, so I did some testing. The way the barns work now is barn 1 gives you 2, barn 2 gives you 4, barn 3 gives you 6. So it goes up by 2 every size. I also inadvertently discovered something interesting. You can't downgrade a building the same way you upgrade one. So if I didn't want the barn 3 anymore and I wanted to go back to the barn 2, it doesn't snap like it does when I'm going up a size, which is weird to me because it's it's not any different. You know, like when I go up a side, it destroys all the walls and the roof. So this should snap, but it doesn't. So you can't downgrade your buildings the same way you upgrade them. Keep that in mind. If you don't want the barn 3 anymore, you have to destroy it and replace it with a barn 2, which is strange to me. It should snap, but it does not. So keep that in mind too. Like now that the barn 3 gives you 6 barn workers and you don't really feel the need for 6, to get rid of it, you would have to destroy the whole building. Annoying, but it is what it is. So there you go. That is the update. And we're just going to wait until spring and just move into the next year. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy all the new content that has come out, and we'll see you in the next one.